Simone Inzaghi is undoubtedly one of the best managers in world football. We had to climb a Mount Everest without oxygen and we made it. He said that after masterminded a sensational victory over Pep Guardiola's Manchester City at the Club World Cup. And I'm going to be talking about Simone Inzaghi as to why he's one of the best managers in world football and why I rate him highly as everyone else. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Social media will be down in the description below. And let's get into this conversation. Simone Inzaghi. Look at Inter Milan when he was managing them and look at Inter Milan now. Inter Milan are pretty much abysmal right now. They have no identity. They're in free-for-all. And it looks like Inzaghi was getting the absolute best out of that Inter Milan setup from top to bottom. And I fully agree with that statement because he was managing them for 4 seasons. Obviously, he came in the beginning of the 21-22 season and he left at the end of the 24-25 season. And in that time, he won a Scudetto in the 2023-24 season. He won 2 Coppa Italias and he got to 2 Champions League finals in that time. Inter Milan setup that had limited resources, limited budget, and had a lot of old players. And he managed to get the absolute best out of them. Squeezed out every single juice that was left in that Inter Milan side. And what I want to say is that Champions League final defeat to PSG has definitely took a hit on its reputation and the way they ended the season, Inter Milan. Because Inter Milan, at the beginning of April, was on course for a treble and they ended the season with no trophies. Losing out on the Scudetto by a point or 2 points to Napoli. Obviously, losing the finals to AC Milan, the Coppa Italia, I believe, and obviously got destroyed 5-0 by PSG. She has been whooping arses all season, so it's no shame losing to PSG. But say that as he's been managing Al Hilal, you see the likes of SMS, Ruben Neves, Malcolm, Koulibaly. They're improving their game and they're still performing to a very good level. Imagine this, Real Madrid side under Xabi Alonso. He managed to earn a hard-fought point over them. And it looked like they could have won the game. They had chances to win that game as well. The way he can adapt to every opposition, not fearing any side, any manager. He can go toe-to-toe. He can adapt. His in-game management, top-notch. He can improve players. Look at that Inter Milan side. He improved Bastoni, improved Barella, prolonged Hakan's career, improved Thuram, Lautaro Martinez. He's not only a master tactician, he's also a brilliant man manager that can improve players and motivate players to perform to their absolute best. Like heart, passion, desire, whatever you want to call it, he installs that in his team. And it's not only Inter Milan where he's gotten that reputation. At Lazio, he was on the come up, and you can see that he was a top manager in the making. Because in his time as a Lazio manager, obviously, he was there for I think 5 years, from 2016 to 2021. He got a win rate of 53%, obviously 134 wins, 45 draws, 72 defeats in 251 games for Lazio managing them. He won a Coppa Italia, so he's a 3-time Coppa Italia winner in general for both Lazio and Inter Milan. Super Coppa Italia 2017 and 2019, so he won that twice. And he finished runners-up 2016-2017 season. So he was on the come up and his name was getting murmured around the world. Then he made that step up to Inter Milan at the end of the 2020-21 season after Antonio Conte. And in that time, he had Inter Milan looking like one of the best sides in Europe. Definitely the most organised team in Europe. They was very difficult to play against. It's not easy beating that Inter Milan side that Inzaghi has installed. And you saw Barcelona, one of the best teams in the world, scoring goals for fun. Yamal, Rafinha, Pedri, Frankie de Jong, Lewandowski, doing their thing. The high line, the way they press as a team. He managed to mastermind a sensational semi-final victory. That Inter Milan team that had no right to beat Barcelona, by the way, scored 7 goals past them over 2 legs. 7 goals. On the counter-attack, they was efficient. Finishing, they was on point with their finishing. They even had a Serbian, 37 years of age, having the motivation to get Inter Milan to the final. And that's all down to Inzaghi, the way he's installed faith within the whole setup. And yeah, man, it's not only that he's played some brilliant football, he's also beaten some of the best managers in world football. Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp in the 21-22 season when he came to Anfield and beat us 1-0. Hansi Flick, Vincent Kompany's Bayern Munich. Obviously, the 2022-23 season, beating some top managers en route to the final, which they unluckily lost to Manchester City. Yeah, man, he's one of the best managers in world football, man. Like, there's no two ways about it. And I don't think it's fair that people use the Champions League final defeat to PSG to use it as a stick to beat him, because it can happen to any team, bro. It can happen. Like, losing to PSG, there's no shame in that, because PSG are the best team in the world right now. And it looks like they're going to be cleaning up every single trophy. So, yeah, man, that's just my thing. That's just my thing. And his win record at Inter Milan, 64% win rate. And 217 games managed, 141 wins, 41 draws, and 35 defeats. So, not only, like I've said before, the way Inter Milan looks now, the way he was managing them, two completely different teams. And Al Hilal, you're going to improve. You're only going to improve under the management of Inzaghi, because Al Hilal has a good team, but Inzaghi can push them. He can enhance them. He can make them perform above their level, because he's that type of manager. And I'm not surprised that Inzaghi is doing well for Al Hilal in these 4 games. I'm not surprised. I have him as top 4 managers in world football. He's spot on in terms of how he sets up his side. And there's more things that I want to discuss. Obviously, the key was the players and the heart they put onto the pitch. Against a team like City, we had to do something extraordinary. And he doesn't shy away of doing the impossible. Because time and time again, he delivers. That Inter Milan title win in 23-24, that was by far the best team in the league, and they won it. They won the league pretty easily. And that's down to Inzaghi, man. He is the MVP, and he definitely got the best out of Inter Milan. He overachieved rather than underachieved. He definitely overachieved, because he had no right to get to them 2 Champions League finals. He had no right to perform the way he had this team performing against some of the best sides in world football. And that's all I have to say, man. Inzaghi, top manager, tactically, 3-5-2, or he could go 3 at the back, he could play 4 at the back, and you'll still find a way to cause the opposition team trouble. Because he can play on the counter-attack. His side can also keep the ball. Defensively, I know Inter Milan was leaking goals at the end of the season, but defensively, he has installed a good structure. Lazio, Inter Milan throughout his time, and now Al Hilal, you can see defensively, they have a structure. And it's going to be very difficult to beat Al Hilal for the Saudi teams for this upcoming season with Inzaghi in charge. But yeah, man, that's just my thoughts on Inzaghi. Let me know your thoughts on Simone Inzaghi. Do you have him as one of the best managers in world football? Do you rate him tactically? So yeah, man, let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. New videos coming out very soon. Consistency as always. Yeah, man, I'm out. Make sure you keep subscribing though. I appreciate the support. Love.